Here with Binghamton alumni Jason Goldman. He wrestled at BU from '95 to 1997, and just catching up. Talk a little bit about your time at BU. Do you have any fond memories or anything that stands out about your time wrestling there?
It was a great opportunity for me to come in. I came in from St. Lawrence University. I transferred in. Mark Gumbel was instrumental in recruiting me, and he watched me grow up in the sport, and I knew that this was back home for me. So it was a great opportunity for me to come back home, and Mark was able to help tweak things up and give me a good opportunity, and I was able to do very well during my time at Binghamton.
All right, and talk about a little bit of your accomplishments. You had a very storied career. You're one of the all-time greats at BU. Definitely, got your name on the wall a few times in the wrestling room.
Yeah, it's a couple times. Unfortunately, like I said, I had 2 years there. I had 2 very good years, and I mean, the only regret I have is maybe not going there early on. I definitely had trouble. My grades were good, but it was definitely easier for me to transfer in from St. Lawrence University. And like I said, Mark was able to tweak things up. I took third as a 118-pounder my junior year, and I was ranked second as a 118-pounder as my senior year, and had some trouble making weight. Second semester, and I kind of sat down with the coaches and told them that I really would like to go 126 and focus on just practicing hard and not worrying about the weight cutting. And when I go up to 126, I'm taking the same goals with me that I had at 118. That was to be a national champ. And though I fell short, I took fourth as 126-pounder my senior year.
Okay, great. And you're still very active in wrestling and coaching and staying in good shape and still competing, I believe?
Yeah, I try to compete 3-4 times a year. This past year, I competed in Arizona at the Veteran Freestyle and Greco Nationals. This upcoming year, I hope to do the same event in Arizona. I also am probably going to go to Iowa to compete in the National Folk Style as a veteran, and basically try to triple crown and even possibly hit Rochester again to do the Beach Nationals. So I guess if there's such thing as being a quadruple national champion, at the veteran level, then that's what I'm looking to do.
Great. And what about what do you do now? With your graduated from Binghamton and out in the real world now, putting that degree to use.
Yeah.
Can you talk about a little bit about what you do now?
Yeah, since 2001, I've been at the Children's Home of Wyoming Conference, so just over 10 years now, working with at-risk kids that come from abuse and neglect, most of them. I work in the education department there with those kids. It's a great thing for me. I love what I do. I got my degree in psychology, so I'm able to apply that every day at work. So.
Great. Well, I know talking to some of the kids there that you've made a big impact on them, and a few of them were out at practice the other day, and they got to see your name on the wall, so they're pretty excited about it.
Yeah.
But all right. Well, can you talk a little bit about the program was dropped about 7 years ago, I believe, and reinstated the following year. I know you're a big part of that, getting that program reinstated here at BU.
Yeah.
Could you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, Billy Baldwin was obviously the lead guy that really got things going, and through emails and stuff like that, myself and my family were able to help out financially, and I've always steered a lot of the kids in this area, that I've had that influence in coaching. I've always tried to have them support, the local program. So trying to keep kids coming in and to support the team and stuff like that. It was great to have the program back, and obviously it's doing very well.
Great. And any final thoughts for any of the guys on the team? Any words of wisdom for the current team? And
no, just keep working hard. They're off to a great start. Leave it all out there every day. Seize the day basically, and just don't have any regrets. And keep it up. Go Bearcats. Doing great.
Great. Thanks a lot.
All right. Thank you.